The song that you're listening to in the background is called I Woke Up One Morning, and it was We All Start Somewhere. Fall of 1970, it was the first complete song I ever wrote, although on the piano I used to have bits and pieces that I actually used many years later in some of the work that I did, but this was the first one. And ironically, it was the only song that our group, Willow, well, actually it was Odyssey, the previous bands to Willow, that we actually put this into the repertoire for a very short time. The band Willow was, I'm referring to it now as Akron Willow because looking back years later, there were other Willows out there. But we were the one from Akron. And you can see from the chart that you're going to see in the video here, you are seeing that our run was from summer of 1970, first gig, Medina Fair, ran all the way through to probably winter, January, February of 74, at which time I kind of packed up and went to California, and the other guys found other gigs, and some went into business, unrelated to music, and have done very well. But that's the way it goes usually for most musicians, or young musicians especially. So what you're seeing here is the band Willow first in this series of, and from left to right, in those pictures, you're seeing Harold Miller, the guitar player, Mike Pappano, the drummer. That's me in the center. Then Steve Groom, who was our bass player for a short time, and this be the first Willow. And then John Ruggles, who was our keyboard player throughout both Willows. You're going to be seeing soon a gig where I'm a front singer, and the bass player and drummer and I are on the stage. The bass player then, that was our first bass player. He was the Odyssey and Stop bass player. His name was Larry Deshawn. And the drummer was Mike Pappano. The last Willow was primarily a progressive rock band, and we recorded 2 songs with a recording engineer named Bruce Bartlett. The cover from Yes, Long Distance Runaround, and from the rock band Flash, Small Beginnings. I was also doing an acoustic solo 12-string gig back then, and he recorded 7 songs for me, which later were published as 1972. And the picture of me with the acoustic guitar, that's a 1971 performance that was also recorded, and I published that. On the Yes and Flash cover song recordings, John Schott was bass for Willow 2, and Mike Brauning was drums. Unfortunately, I have no photos. This song was originally written as an acoustic song, and I published it that way also, and this pop rock version appears on the album HB Pier. If you haven't figured it out, this is Nick Marino, and thank you very much for listening.